All right, Jeffrey, say your thing.
This is a
Yes.
This is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast where we play Dungeons and Dragons with each other.
With each other. Hello, welcome to Make Believe Heroes, an actual play 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons podcast. Thanks for joining us. I'm your dungeon master, Paul, and I'm joined by my friends.
Yeah, we played
Jeremy, Lorik, Darkbolt,
Jeffrey, Sir Vance off to wall.
Alan, Jimalil Karth.
Red, Kellen.
Not killing.
Just killing.
Not kill him.
Just killing them.
Not kill him. I mean, there were so many mispronunciations of Kellen's name in the last couple episodes.
So
I wish
bad.
I had tallied them all. Most of them were due to not so latent racism. Has anyone else noticed that Alan's name is incredibly hard to pronounce?
Yes. Jim, reasons
Jimalil.
I call him Jim.
How's that
Jimalil
hard?
Karth. There was a portion of the last episode where we literally just said, okay, official pronunciation, because you've said it 4 different ways. Is it Jimalil, Jamaliel, Jimalil? You said Jamaliel. Jimalil. Is that correct?
Jimalil.
Jimalil. Cart. Last time on Make Believe Heroes, the 4 of you woke from an interesting night in the Rocky Stop, the tavern there in Foothill Village, and had an interesting day that involved many different things, such as breaking and entering, or the attempt thereof, death threats,
He had a magic item. Come on.
orange juice,
Orange juice.
interesting magic wands, interesting arrows, interesting pike modifications, taking of many notes. And then, of course, there was that one scene at the end where Lorik blew up a horse trough. Well, first he actually blew it up in the sense of, honey, I blew up the kids, made it huge. And then he blew it up in the sense of, made it explode with a lightning bolt spell that may or may not have hit Kellen.
You deserved it, Kellen. You deserved it. You're a gnome. You're a gnome.
And so we ended last time with a few of you, I believe, Lorik, Guy, and maybe Jim, working on building a new horse trough for Triga, the dwarven proprietor of the Rocky Stop.
Yeah.
Guys, this wand's pretty amazing, don't you think? I can blow stuff up. Like, blow stuff up.
God just looks at you and he says, Can we focus? We have like less than 3 hours to build a new horse trough for this lady, and it has to hold water.
I mean, I might be able to do this with... I mean, this wand might build us a horse trough.
Yeah, it
I
also
don't
might
even know
blow
what
us
this thing
up.
does yet.
It might kill us.
I mean, but... Okay. Whatever. Wait, so... Don't you have retainers for this sort of thing?
I am the retainer.
I'm just playing. Just kidding. Okay. So, where are we going from here? We're gonna get your pike, and we're gonna go save the tree. Hashtag save the tree.
Yes, we do need to go get my pike whenever it's completed.
Okay. So, is there like wood around? Like, are we just building this thing? Who's building this thing?
Well,
I have no skills. No skills.
they've gathered the wood that was salvageable from the previous trough. They've basically gotten the things together to fix it, and they're just going to charge you for it.
I roll a
sounds
wood
good.
check.
You roll a wood check. Roll it.
17
Okay.
plus.
Well, 17's good enough. Okay. Jim seems to have a lot of experience with wood. No, he has a lot of experience in building things. So pretty quickly he comes forward and he's like, "You know how to do this, Jim."
Yeah, I do.
So how do you go about that?
So I take the 2 pieces of wood and slam them together to try to see if they will stick.
Gosh.
Hmm.
They don't.
No, is there a hammer and nails and all that crap?
Yeah,
there?
there's that stuff there.
I use those.
Okay.
Yeah, get it.
I do want to state that I have woodworking,
Nail it.
but I'm
Go
on
for
the
it,
side.
gnome.
I'm on the sideline, kind of butthurt, honestly. So
Right, you're just watching.
Ew.
yeah, I'm not gonna help.
Eventually, I'm gonna go up to kill him because I'm not gonna help either. I don't have a clue what I'm
Still
doing.
saying my name wrong. It's killing me.
I read about this in
Go
a book once, guys.
You're killing me.
I'm gonna go up to kill him.
You're
Oh,
you're
oh,
killing me.
Kellen. You're killing
like,
him.
You're killing
You're
me,
killing-
man. You're killing
You're
me.
killing me, man. Lorik's gonna walk up and be like, Killen, I'm sorry that I, kind of nuked you there for just a second because I know what nukes are, But
Right.
I'm sorry that that happened. It's just this really cool wand. Have you seen it?
Please go away.
Do you want to try it?
I think I have a hernia. Please go away.
A hernia. Well,
What's a hernia?
What?
Hernias exist.
I know nothing about medical treatments, but I can try my wand on it.
No. Go away. Go away. Please.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
No.
He goes away.
What is Sir Vance doing?
Sir Vance is. I'm just telling Guy what to do.
Okay, guy.
As Guy is helping Jim a little.
Yeah, guy's helping Jim, and you keep giving him instructions, and they're. It's like when you have a decent way of doing something, but someone watching you thinks that they know a better way for you to do it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
he
exactly
keeps,
what's happening.
he keeps going to do it, and you're like, no, guy, look, this, like this. But then you don't help. You just step back, and you're like, no, do that.
Yep, that's me.
And guys, he just keeps looking at Jim like, save me.
And Jim is oblivious.
Yeah, that sounds about right. After you guys are kind of getting started, you've got a few boards together. You're doing your business here, and some people keep walking by and kind of skirting around you. It seems like maybe the story is kind of going around town. This very small village that you guys blew up the watering trough in front of the Rocky Stop, and so people are kind of coming to see what's going on and kind of watch and see if you don't have like a crowd around you, but you do notice there's more traffic from people coming from the houses around the village and things, just kind of walking by, looking at you all as they walk by, kind of people talking to each other, giggling, things like that.
I bet they're giggling at Sir Vance.
Why are they giggling at Sir Vance?
Because he's cute.
So cute.
You see, many different races come by. Like, this is kind of like a place where people travel through a lot, and so all different types of people come traveling through Foothill Village. And after some time, some people might say things to you. They might come up to you, Sir Vance, and kind of ask what's going on, because you seem like the guy who's like the foreman who's standing back and making sure everything's going right, even though you probably don't know a
foreman.
whole lot about woodworking, but you're making it look like you do,
I know everything about it.
Okay.
He's just like telling guy
Obviously.
to do this and do that, and guy's doing the total opposite.
I imagine that Lorik is like making boards levitate and trying to push
He's-
nails in with mage hand and stuff like that.
Yeah. Mage hand is the only way. Like, at one point, there's a nail sticking out, and he's just tapping it with one of the fingers, being like, oh, it's not working. Not working.
Yeah,
Maybe if I do this, and he makes a fist and punches it.
There are some
Nah, it's
kids
not
watching you do that and giggling, stuff like that. You guys are almost like a sideshow, honestly, while this is happening with people in town. People are kind of watching, laughing. After a little while, one gentleman walks up, and he actually steps over to Sir Vance, like I said, because you're standing back, Sir Vance, watching what's going on, kind of directing, and it's starting to take the shape of something that has been nailed together, and a gentleman walks up to you, and he kind of puts his hand on your right shoulder, and he says, see, you all are hard at work.
Yeah. Hard at work.
You turn and look, he's actually a dwarven man standing next to you.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Why? Oh,
How
no.
can
Dude, does it have to be a high elf or else oh, no? Is that the way this is going to go with Laura?
Oh,
He's just gonna be a
no.
rest. He's gonna be a racist the
dwarf.
rest of the time.
Lark just doesn't know. He just doesn't
we have to get
understand.
away. We have to eventually walk away. Not walk away, but, Every episode can't be about how racist Lorik
This can't be
is.
about racism every time.
I'm
The-
sure it
the-
won't be. It's just I don't.
I
Lark,
get
he'll
it.
learn.
I get
He'll
it.
come around. He just tried to be nice to the gnome.
Sure.
Yeah.
He
He shot
didn't
me
say
with
his name
lightning.
right, but
The dwarf reaches his hand forward to you, Servants. He says, "The name's Durvos Frostbeard."
Nice to meet you. I'm Sir Vance Off the Wall.
Oh, a knight.
Yes.
From where do you hail, Servants?
I'm from Brenshire.
Ah, Branshire. I've traveled that way before. What brings you to Foothill Village?
Well, we're actually just traveling through, trying to get to somewhere far away from here.
Okay, all right. Well, your business is your own,
That's correct. It is.
right? Well, I'm
Wait,
actually.
this is
are you-
Branshire?
Forgive me if I ask. I happen to see the symbol of Palor there on your chest. Are you affiliated with the Temple of Palor in Branshire?
Yes, actually, I am.
Am I right in assuming you're a paladin?
I am a paladin, also a knight.
Ah, yes. Well, I noticed the knighthood from the name, right?
Right.
I'm actually a cleric of Durvedder from Dimmerhold. I'm traveling myself, or I was traveling. Partially looking to spread the good word. Specifically looking for dwarves that have kind of lost their way. That have stopped worshiping the Lord Durvedder and kind of wound up here. Because Foothill Village is a place where a lot of people kind of travel through. Or you may
Yeah.
not know. So
I mean, I could tell that.
yeah, well, there are a lot of dwarves that travel, and they've, they're all over Monumi, and I felt it was my job as a cleric. I really needed to get out of the city and kind of wanted to see the world, but I took it upon myself to try and find those that have, that are fallen to the wayside.
I know someone who's fallen to the wayside. Sir, what do you say?
Sorry,
Beard.
yes, it's Durvos Frostbeard.
Sorry, I just kind of gave up on making this glue to put this thing together, and was more interested in you guys. There's not really like any dwarves to speak of. Maybe maybe you want to talk to some gnomes though.
We do have gnomes.
Some of them?
We do have gnomes in Dimmerhold, and there are plenty of, specifically the rock gnomes that happen to follow after Durvedder quite a bit. But specifically, I've
Yeah.
taken it upon myself to reach the dwarves. But what's your name? I'm sorry, Sir Elf.
Oh, Lark Darkbolt. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you as
And he
well.
extends a
And
hand.
your friends? He kind of motions toward the other two that are still working.
That's the guy over there that's being all sultry. That's Killum.
Kill 'em.
Yep. And the half elven man. That's Jim.
Ah, Jim. He steps forward. Jim, nice to make your acquaintance.
And likewise to you.
Yeah, that's what brings you into Foothill Village.
Or who are you talking to him?
Jim, yeah. I was talking to Jim.
Oh, to me?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking to us collectively. I'm really wrapped up in my work right now, so I was like, just hammering away.
Hammering away.
He's
And
like, excuse me. He after you don't answer, he just kind of turns and looks at the others because you're just ignoring him. He's like,
then I'm like,
So-
oh, you meant me. I'm sorry.
right, yeah, sorry.
Oh, I was here traveling, and I ran across these interesting adventurers, and decided to join them on their tree-based journey because I love to study monsters and other random everythings.
That's right. He's here to help me.
No, excuse me.
Paylor sent me
Excuse
to say,
me.
what?
Excuse me.
Sir Vance.
Calm down.
He kind of looks awkwardly between the
gonna
two
tell him
of you.
about
No, you're not going to tell him anything.
I need to.
No, you don't need to.
All right.
Sir Vance says I can't tell you.
Now, what exactly are you? I mean, do you have any business with us?
Well, no, I heard about the excitement with the trough, and I was just wanted to see who was in town. Perhaps there might have been a dwarf amongst your group, but it appears that's not the case. Not that there's anything wrong with other races. I was just simply, and then I saw that you were a servant of Palor, and Palor is the brother of our god Durvedder, and so I wanted to. You never know. I like to meet new people.
Yes, of course.
Has Dervetter like given you any signs of anything?
Well, I like to think that he speaks to me.
Yeah. Has he told you to save a tree?
He looks kind of confused. He says, "A tree, save a tree." No.
Yeah, save a tree.
Not specifically.
No, okay.
Particularly. He's a bit
All
more
right.
concerned with the mountains, I guess, rather than in stones. He's very, very, very keen on stones.
Hmm. Can he? Well, I guess he can't help me find a tree, so I don't know if I don't think I can help you. Well, dwarf. You've not had any dreams? Are you sure? None.
Not any recently. Well, I mean, I've had dreams. He just kind of looks around. He's looking around. He looks over. He sees Kellen. Kellen, what are you doing this time?
I am smoking a pipe.
Just kind of watching?
Yeah, with my feet kicked back.
Kellen, is that right?
Yeah.
I believe I've seen you around town a little bit. Have you traveled through here before?
Yeah, I usually sell my wares, but, that's about it.
Okay, well,
What do you sell, Kellen?
Deer meat.
Durvos looks around. He says, "Well, I guess."
No, I mean,
that
you're a dwarf. Maybe there's something you can help me with. Do you know anything about a magic stone that would be in a tree?
a stone in a tree.
Yeah, shh. We can't let Sir Vance. He might get
I mean, I'm
mad.
assuming Sir Vance is standing right next to you. Is
Yes,
that-
I am.
Yeah, okay.
Towering over me.
You say that, and Sir Vance starts coughing. He's just like, "Is there something like secret that you all don't want me to know?" I'm assuming.
That definitely is.
Yeah, there's a secret that we're
No,
trying to
All
save
right.
the tree.
Lorik.
Well, I'm not trying to pry into your business.
But he might be able to help
but-
us. He might know what the stone is.
Uh,
I mean, do you really don't think that he could help? I mean, I really think he could help. He's a dwarf.
Look, I don't know a whole lot about. I'm assuming it's just some sort of arcane item or something
Yeah.
that you're looking for.
Yeah, it's in a tree, and Paylor said that we have to save it. And
Sir Vance just chilling.
I'm
This
just
out.
letting him roll for
This is
now.
happening. Okay. He's thinking, "Oh, you're gonna get it later. I'm gonna kill you."
there's a tree, and there's a magic stone in it. I had this dream about it. It's this beautiful
What?
place.
Mm,
And
what kind of stone was it exactly?
it was
Just the stone? Only the stone?
I mean,
What did this stone specifically look like? And nothing else.
He's just kind of looking back and forth between you. Jim, are you still working on the trough over there? Pretty hardly, I guess.
I am, but I'm also kind of half listening too.
He says, "Well, you're saying, wait, let me see if I'm getting some weird bits, but are you trying to say that Paylor sent you on this mission himself?"
oh yeah, yeah.
And when you
He gave me a
say
vision.
he gave you a vision,
Yes, through one of his clerics, I guess, had it first, and then he showed it to me.
he looks at Sir Vance for confirmation.
Is that not normal?
I'll just nod.
So you two have actually communed in some way with Paylor.
You could say that.
I mean, do you not commune?
So this
to
stone you're
the
looking
dwarf
for, it's
god?
not an arcane item, it's a holy item.
Could say that.
I mean, I guess. I mean, but you have to understand how magic works. Like holy magic,
Lorik,
arcane magic,
Lorik, Lorik.
Yeah,
Calm down, please.
I really want to tell him
Please,
about how magic
please let
works,
him
though.
continue.
And
I
you're
love magic.
Who loves
did you
magic?
Just, like,
What?
did you just sneak up on him like and creepily say that over his shoulder?
I did.
Okay.
Too many magic lovers.
Okay. He says, "Oh,
But
good
my
Lord."
love of magic is more academic.
All right, look. Before I became a cleric for Durvedar, I was actually a carpenter there in Dimmerhold. If you'd like, I could help you speed this along, and perhaps we could have some tea or something, and maybe I could help you out. I don't know.
Yes,
I might-
please
might have
help
some information.
these insolent fools. They won't listen to a word I try to tell them. I've tried to tell them how to do this 100 times, but they're not listening.
I told you Mage Hand wasn't working. I tried, and then I
I'm
tried
not
to make
talking
glue.
about you.
All right. That's not going to work. Look, here's what you need to do. And he steps up and He kind of takes Jim over there because he sees that Jim was the one that was working on it the hardest. And, well, him and
Actually
Guy.
working
Guy's
on it.
working hard, but Guy just can't get anywhere. So he takes Jim and Guy over there, and he starts showing them things, some tricks. He kind of guides you through it, and within an hour, you've got all the materials that you need. You've got this thing built. I mean, it's not that big. You're basically just nailing boards together.
I can make it bigger.
They've got pitch, and you're putting pitch on the inside of it, and then there's not a tarp, but something like a tarp they put over the pitch inside. Anyway, so they build this trough. And it's setting up, and you guys still have a good solid hour and a half before your pike is supposed to be ready with Zany. So he says,
The gnome that almost killed me.
"Why don't the 5 of you follow me back to my place of lodging here, and we'll have some tea, and perhaps we can figure something out. I don't know.
What sort of tea?
That's a good question. What sort of tea would
Pipeweed tea?
No, that sounds really disgusting. Do they drink that where you're from?
No, but I've heard it's a delicacy in some cultures, and I've always wanted to try it, even if it is revolting.
Well, your friend over there has some pipeweed, so if you want to make some pipeweed
I mean, I've heard
tea-
that pipeweed can enhance your magical abilities.
Well, it's something that you have to be knowledgeable to make properly. Otherwise, I would have just made some myself by steeping pipeweed. But to make it right, I don't know the secrets, and I must know the secrets.
Okay, well, all I have is like just regular black tea, so...
I like black tea.
But you're all welcome to follow me, if you'd like.
Tea sounds great. I'll have some tea.
He's walking down the street. He seems like an older dwarf. He's got some gray in his dark hair and beard. He's wearing what looks like some sort of a priest's robe. On the chest, he bears the symbol of Durvetter, which is an anvil with a crescent moon in the middle of it. But when he walks, you kind of hear that clink that's the telltale sign of chainmail.
Oh, yeah.
So he seems like the kind of guy who's prepared for battle at all times.
Can I Arcana check him for Arcana check him for
Arcana.
Arcana. Can I Arcana check him
Can
for
Arcana?
magic items?
Sure, you can check him.
Check
You
it.
are cannot.
I rolled a 12 on the dice, and I get a +6, so that's an 18.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
We'll say yeah, you kind of just put your feelers out, as they say, Arcana, and you sense from him, not like there's something on him that's magical, but you do sense like magical resonance, as if, kind of like the magical residue left from using magic items.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have anything to trigger, so I'll just keep an eye on him, and hopefully he has something that he wants to give up.
Okay, because
that's what
everyone that
people
you
do.
meet wants to give you their magic items. Yes,
I mean, I hope so.
that's what's happening here. Okay, so you guys travel, and you kind of exit the big busy part of town where all the shops are and the inn, and you walk a short distance to a small home where he has set up. It doesn't look like a home that's been here, that someone's lived in for a very long time. It kind of looks like one of those houses that people rent and move and rent and move, rent and move sort of situations. Stop and leave, stop and leave. And he's holed up in there now. He enters through the front door. You all follow him inside.
Mm-hmm.
Let's follow him.
Yep.
Want that
Let's
Let's
tea?
get some of that tea.
It's, inside it's nice. It's not fancy or anything, but it's quaint. There are enough chairs for all of you. Seems like the sort of place where he's used to entertaining guests, probably to further his agenda of reaching people. And, there's a small table on the right side with a little dining area. On the left, there's like a lounging area. When I say lounging, I mean like a couch and some chairs for you to sit on and things like that. He immediately goes over to the back side of the dining area where there's a small, like, wood stove. There's already coals in there, and he gets it started and has some tea on and getting ready. Please have a seat. Make yourselves at home.
I have a seat.
I'm gonna
Just
sit
that.
down.
Let's sit down.
All right, he comes
I make
inside.
myself at home.
Okay, you're sitting down. I'm assuming, kind of looking around. You see some different what look like relics. Some sort of holy items. You see that symbol of Durvetter on some things. You see what look like some literature, scrolls, and books. There are probably some sort of holy manuscripts. You see, like, over on one side, he's got a little notebook and, like, ink and a quill where he was probably scribbling away about some things. Right in the middle of the house, there's, like, a door leading back, which is probably his bedroom. The door is half open. If you look back through there, you can see, like, a bed back there and things like that. So After a minute, he gets the tea boiling, and he comes and he has a seat. He says, "So, you 4 or 5, I should say, are traveling from Branshire, looking for some stone that you were spoken to about by Pelor.
I'm not actually from Branshire myself.
So you're not from Branshire,
No, but I've heard of it.
right?
At Branshire, that's where I met Sir Vance. I'm from the Elvish city across the sea, Venthaven. I'm sure you've heard of it. There's lots of schools for the wizarding kind, and
Right.
yeah, that's where my family's at.
Sure. Right. I've been to Venthaven. I know of the city. So that's how did
you
you
been
end up
there?
in Branshire?
I was summoned by Glaren to come. He had a message for me, and he showed me that vision from Pelor, and I saw the grove and the magic stone, and we're in his house.
Stone. That's all we're talking about.
All right. Look,
Paul,
I don't
we're
have
not
to
in-
have all the details.
What did the stone look like, so I can describe the stone?
Okay, it was it was in the heart of the tree, and it was like this obsidian black stone. It was like looking into darkness.
Okay, was there anything coming out of it? Or it was just in the tree.
It was connected to the tree by all these tendrils of light.
Okay. So, Sir Vance, it's okay. We're in his house. Nobody else can hear us. So, Frost, there's obsidian. I mean, black as the night sky. Like you could see, I don't know, like you're looking into the pupil of someone's eyeball. Stone in the middle of it, and it was connected to the tree by like light, like tendrils of light coming out of it, all different directions, up, down, sideways, and you could reach in and grab it even, but it was gone, and the force was gonna die, and everyone was gonna die.
Okay. That's all we needed to hear was what the stone looked like.
We need to save the tree. Hashtag save the tree.
He looks at the two of you. They're telling the story. He kind of looks at the other two. This is the first that probably you two have heard, really, of exactly that stuff he just said.
I act very interested, but I also try not to be overeager.
Okay. Right when you kind of finish saying all that, the teapot goes off. He stands up, goes and gathers the tea, pours some cups, brings it around. He has a seat. He sips his tea. It's very hot. He kind of gives a...
Lark burns his tongue.
Of course. It's a bit hot, son. Take it, take it slowly.
So, have you heard? Do you know anything about that? Do you know where I can find that?
Well, I don't know where this stone is that you're looking for, but I do think that it's interesting that Pelor would send you. It doesn't sound like anything. From what I know of, Pelor's the god of the sun, right? Of humankind, of life, and
Of life, yeah.
yes, farming. No, but I kid. But you understand. It's interesting that
Sir Vance,
You're
you don't
looking
have
for
to.
a
You don't
tree.
have to glare at him like that. It's okay. You don't have to glare. He's okay.
all in good humor, of course.
Humor.
Nothing against Pelor, nothing at all. He is, of course, one of the gods. But it's interesting to me that he sent you on a mission looking for a stone in a tree. I mean, it sounds like you're talking about Fallen Grove or something.
Falling. What do you mean? Like, how do you mean talking about Fallen Grove? What do you mean?
You speak of trees and groves and power and magic. I mean, that's...
Yeah, but is there like a grove at Fallen Grove? Like, is there a rock in a tree?
I mean, Kellen, you are from Fallen Grove. You've been in plenty of groves.
I'm just kind of listening,
Okay.
getting kind of like, I wouldn't say annoyed, but just kind of like he has no idea what he's talking about. Like he's like groves, trees,
Yeah.
groves.
I don't understand why he looks so mad because I'm talking about trees and groves.
I love groves.
Where are you going from here? Where are the 5 of you headed? Where are you
We're
going?
going to Fallen Grove, but I mean, like, is there a grove there with a rock in it?
I don't know. He looks at the gnome. He says, aren't you from that area?
Yeah.
I mean, I know gnomes are from over. Well,
Look, here's what
Is
you
there a
need
grove?
to know. As far as I know, I don't know of any sort of holy relic that matches the description you're giving me. It is kind of interesting, though, that you'd say a stone and a tree, because I recently saw something that spoke similarly.
you did? Where?
He
Yeah.
gets up and he goes over and he grabs his notebook that's sitting on that little table there that he kind of had his quill there, and he picks it up. He starts flipping through some pages. He says, yes. He kind of goes over and sits down. He says, since I'm away from Dimmerhold, you can take the dwarf out of the mountains, but you can't take the mountain out of the dwarf. I don't know if that makes sense. That's not a thing.
Sounds painful.
I have no idea what you mean by that.
That's not something people say. I like to go and just explore a little bit here in the Elder Mountains, look around, and get some deep
what
breaths.
did you find? I don't know. What did you find?
Well, son, take a breath. He looks at Sir Vance. Is he always so jittery?
I feel like I've adopted a toddler.
Do you do really?
Well, okay. Listen.
I'm so
let
sorry.
me let me get there. Good things come to those who wait. He takes another sip of his tea. He says, recently I was exploring in the northern side of the Elder Mountains, and I came across this cavern, or what I thought was a cavern. I thought, a cave, I'm a dwarf. Let's check it out. Go look in there, see what's going on. But you might find, something valuable.
Yeah,
some
I bet you
ore.
really felt at home.
Yeah, I did. It was nice. But when I stepped inside, before I made it very far at all, after a short turn, actually the cavern opened right back up out into the open air, and there was this sort of like a bowl in the mountain, like a valley.
Yeah,
And
with a tree.
no tree, nothing like that. The Elder Mountains are there's not a lot of like wildlife. It's rocky, and there was what looked like ruins. The ruins of some sort of, well, to me it looked like the ruins of an ancient temple. I don't know if that's what it was, but that's what it seemed like to me. And
By any chance, was it Temple of Palor?
I didn't see any. That's what's strange about it. It seemed like a temple. There was this strange altar there. It gave me a bad feeling. I didn't spend much time around it, but there were runes in certain areas, and I copied them down. He pulls his notes up. He says, and I saw some. They were hard to understand, but I found some mentions of stone. I found some mention of
A stone.
right. It wasn't just a stone. It's okay. The language we're speaking right now, the common language. It's like it was very like common, but it didn't match. It seemed weird, and the best that I could cipher it. And also, it seemed like time had really damaged the runes. It almost looked like the word key and the word stone, like keystone. Keystone.
City.
Exactly, the Flash. There were other words. There was a word I couldn't. It was
you
like
wrote them down. You wrote them down. Can you show us?
Yeah, and he shows you the runes. And he's jotting them down. Of course, they're in his own hand, but you can read them. Roll me since you're the one looking at it. Give me. Let's just call it an intelligence check.
That's a 3 on the dice.
Okay, that's not great.
It's gonna be bad, guys. My intelligence is a +4.
Well, so that's a 7. So that's
If
not
he's
great.
showing him the runes, I'm gonna lean over and look at them too.
That's fine. You want to give
I'll
me
definitely share
a
with
history
Sir
roll too?
Vance.
You can give
Yeah.
me a history roll.
Yeah, it's a nat one.
Oh boy. So Sir Vance is like,
Great.
that don't look like no language I ever read.
I love runes.
Can I look over?
No, we're
Dang it.
now, Jim. Do you take interest when he starts talking about these runes?
Yeah, I do.
course he would.
I try to lean over and peer.
Okay, you're the scholar.
I am.
You can take a look at them.
Nat 20, baby.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So you lean over and you kind of scan the runes, and when you do, you get that strange like sensation on the back of your neck, like someone's leaning over your shoulder, looking at the runes, and it's like you can hear it whispered into your ear.
I just kind of stare at it all weird like, and I'm like,
Is he okay? Is he having a seizure?
You see the first word says keystone, just like he said. The second one says forest. The third one says chains. And the fourth one says Atonia.
okay. So Keystone,
Keystone.
Forest,
Chains. Atonia.
Chains, Atonia.
Yes.
Sonia.
Atonia.
Antonio.
Do you tell us? Do you tell us these things?
It takes a moment for me to kind of snap out of my fascination. But once I do, I say, yes, keystone, keystone. And then I say the other words in similar fashion.
Forest. Chains.
Chains and, Atonia? Atonia.
Tonya. Does that mean something to you, Killam?
Yes.
Kill him?
Yes, it does. I know of Atonia. She happens to be the goddess of the race that you so often persecute.
Persecute?
Yeah, listen.
My dad told me to be careful that you guys were sneaky. I didn't know it was a problem. I'm really sorry you're mad.
You know, my dad actually told me something too. You know, he told me to watch out for stuck-up people. But you know, we let bygones be
I didn't mean.
bygones.
I wasn't trying to be pompous.
No, it's okay. The only thing that I really know is that Atonia is the goddess of the forest of where I come from, and that I know. I mean, I could take you to the forest. I mean, I'm heading home, like I said, but
That's awesome.
that's all I really know.
Can you take me to a grove with a stone in it?
Durvos looks around the room. Look, I think that it's unlikely for such a coincidence to occur for me to have just in the last couple of days come across these runes that speak of a stone, a tree, and Otonia.
Or it could just be Paylor working. It could just be Paylor. It could just be supposed to happen. Don't you think, Sir Vance?
Or it could
Of
be
course.
Durvetter, in the mountains. That is his domain. Perhaps all the gods are working together. I mean, here we have the name Otonia written right here, and you said
Paylor.
yourself that you're from Venthaven. Well, it could be them all. We're not picking sides here.
Definitely Paylor.
All right, okay. All right, listen. Here's what I'm saying. Perhaps Durvetter, he looks at Sir Vance, put me in your path to tell you this story about this place. Perhaps you 5 should travel there.
Definitely, since Paylor sent you here.
Is it
to
in the
us.
same direction as Etonia?
It's not, but it's not far from here. Half a day's travel. I mean, you all came through the mountains, right?
It's definitely in our best interest to go there.
Well, I mean, there could be magic items there. It'd be worth looking into. But, I mean, we just need to find this grove and this tree.
Yes, and this is a clue to that.
Look, I didn't spend a long time there. It was getting late when I
Awesome.
found the place. I planned to go back, but in my short time, I found these runes there. So perhaps you could find more. Perhaps there's more information. Perhaps there's something of worth to you there.
I mean, I'm okay with going wherever if it's going to help us save the tree.
After Lorik says that, he turns to Jim. He says, "So how did you know these runes so well? It took me forever to. Have you seen this language before?"
I am a well-studied man. I've seen, if not this language, many like it, and I was able to intuit the meaning.
A linguist.
Among other things.
Well, it seems like this is the man for the job. You should take him for sure with you. Perhaps he can find something more useful than just 4 scattered words that I would manage to write down.
Yeah. This man knows what he's about. Dwarf, I should say. This dwarf knows what he's about.
It's okay.
Yeah, it does seem like we definitely need to go there.
All right. So it sounds like you all have a trip to make. What are you said you were waiting on something from Zany, is that right?
Yes, actually, my pike.
Well, you said 3 hours.
3 hours.
It's been 2.5 hours since we met, so it could be done.
He's not super punctual. We could probably just go get it. I mean, I'll just go see him if you want me to.
No, you don't need to go.
It's probably best if you don't go near him, honestly.
I don't understand
should
why
probably
gnomes
just,
don't like me.
Oh, it's not that he doesn't like you. It's just he doesn't like you.
It's more that he hates you, really.
Yeah, probably that one.
Yeah. I would say he hates you.
Well, I
Honestly.
mean, he's a gnome, you're a gnome. Maybe you could go get his pike.
Or I could just go get my own pike and there's nothing to worry about.
Okay, just as long as we get to go find the tree.
We're going to do that.
Well, this was a good meeting. I hope that you all are safe on your travels. If you'd like,
Wait a minute. Are
yeah.
you going to come with us and show us where it's at?
Well, I've actually got an appointment tonight, but I can draw you a map. It's very simple. You should be able to find it.
You cancel your appointment? I mean, this is an adventure.
That's true. What kind of appointment do you have?
Well,
It's one of those appointments.
I don't really know what that means, but with a dwarf, roll me a persuasion check.
Wow. So total, that's a 6.
Very persuasive.
Yeah, he's not persuaded. Look,
Yeah.
I would look at the sound of adventure. It does sound enticing, particularly when I was a bit younger. But I do have an appointment tonight, speaking with some dwarves that are staying at the Rocky Stop. So I probably shouldn't
Oh,
cancel.
come on. You've got, I mean, you
Stop.
still got fire in those old bones of yours. You can do it.
No doubt, right? No doubt about that. It's just that I believe, I do have to be about Devera's work.
Uh,
The man's devout. That's admirable.
Are you wanting to try? I'll
Alright.
give you one more chance.
yeah, that's what I want to try. I want the dwarf.
Nice.
I rolled a 17 plus 2.
Okay, he's gonna roll a wisdom save. He did not beat a 19.
Yoo-hoo. Woo.
All right, look, you all go see Zany. I'll run to the Rocky Stop and see if I can't reschedule my appointment, and I'll take you there myself.
Yes.
Sounds great. We're going.
All right,
Yeah.
he goes back into his bedroom to grab some things as you all leave. You pretty quickly make your way back into town. Y'all head straight to Zany's, the 5 of you?
I do.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you get to Zany's.
I'll hold back. I won't go straight up. I don't want
As you're approaching the door, Zany is outside in the open area there, and he's wrapping something up with a cloth as you're walking up, and it's very large, and it is most likely your pike. And he sees you walking forward. He says, Sir Vance, right? Sir Vance?
Yeah.
I just
Hello.
finished your pike. I was wrapping up, but you know what? Hey, here, check it out. He goes over. He unfolds the cloth from around the pike. Shows it to you. It looks perfect. Like it looks like it was made this way from the beginning. Not like you can't tell there are any modifications. There's no welds that are visible. It looks like he formed it this way. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's got your sharp pointed end like the spear that was always there, but then coming off of one side of it is a curved, wicked looking sickle, and
Yeah, boss.
looks pretty boss. And what
Perfect work as always, Zany.
thank you, Kellen. And so I heard that that wand I sold you had a little bit more of maybe an effect than you expected.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I can't believe that it can do that. I mean, I don't even know what all it could do. It can do more than that. I sense that it could do all sorts of things, but I mean, I can make things bigger and make things blow up. I don't really know how to decide which one to do, but you should see it sometime. I mean, you want to try it out?
Yeah, I
No,
really wish
we
I
don't
hadn't
want you
sold
to
it to
try
you
to-
for 40 gold pieces. But
Oh, I mean, I'm so glad you did it. It'll help me buy more magic items down the road.
hey, a deal's a deal. No regrets. But
Yeah, that's great. I really appreciate it. Man, you did a great job on his pike. I was really impressed a gnome could do that.
why do you say that?
Oh boy.
It was just impressive.
Probably because the pike is so large, maybe? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, look how big it is and how small he is.
All right, he kind of cuts his eyes at you a little bit. He says, "Well, it was a pleasure working on your pike. I really hope that it's good. But remember what I said before. You probably do need to let it kind of rest for at least half a day, maybe a day. I mean, you're probably not expecting to get in any fights right now, right?
Right.
Logistically, just to remind you, and actually, I think last time when you were having it made, I told you that we would do that once per day. I'm going to say
What,
that you
once
could
per
do
day?
the disarming strike once per day right now, but the way we'll set it up is we'll treat it kind of like a cantrip does. If you keep the pike long term at certain levels, it'll go up to twice per day,
Twice.
and then maybe even 3 times if this character lives that long.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. All right.
I quit.
So I hope that it's to your liking.
Yes, you've done magnificent work.
Well, listen, if there's anything else I can ever do for you and you're ever back coming through Foothill Village, you know where to find me.
I'll definitely consider it.
He steps over to Kellen. He kind of claps him on the shoulder. He says, "You had a chance to give that dagger a whirl yet?"
I've been messing around with it in my room for a while. I have some problems looking at it. Brings up some stuff, but it works pretty well.
Well, hey, be safe on your journeys, man. He kind
All right.
of reaches out to give you a fist bump.
I'll see you around.
You fist bump
Yeah,
him?
I give him a fist bump.
He goes back to his work. You all head back to the tavern? To the inn?
Yeah, we need to get.
Gotta get the
I'm
frozen
starving.
beer, dude.
Face.
I need some food.
I head back to the tavern.
The magic tavern.
I'm gonna head back to the tavern. The Rocky Stop.
Rocky stop, you'll always be.
Rocky Stop.
Anyway.
Stocky Rop.
Stop.
All right, you all get back to the tavern, and as you're approaching the door, the Batwing doors swing open, and you see some guys out front bringing water to the trough, filling it back up now. Stepping out is this dwarf, and he looks, he's wearing pretty much the same thing he was before, but he already looks different. He's ready for a journey. He's got his hair pulled back in like a ponytail behind him, and you can really see that gray and black in his beard that goes about waist deep. He's got the same holy chainmail armor on he had before, but you can see stripped across his back is this really nice looking hammer, like a war hammer. The head of the hammer is like a charcoal color, it's black, but it's not solid black. It's like a smoky black almost. There's like these weird intricate things going through it, and you can kind of see it peeking over the shoulder. He says, "Hello, gentlemen. Are we ready to head that way?"
Yes, we're very ready. Send Guy.
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
go get the cart.
The
Or are we
cart.
trekking into the mountains?
Durvos says, "Yeah, I'm afraid the cart won't get us very far. We're only about a 30-minute walk to the mountain range anyway. I mean, we could drive it over there, but it's really we should just walk it, honestly. It'd probably be just as convenient. And you don't want to leave your cart unattended in the middle of the wilderness.
That's true.
Sometimes there's creatures, you never know. In the mountains, sometimes there's, wolves, things like that. You're never sure what you're going to run into, some bears.
Right.
I mean, we got surveillance. We'll be okay.
All right. Well,
That's
you can
right.
follow me, and he turns around and heads in that direction. You guys are walking out of town, walking toward the mountains.
Now be careful. There's these bat bird things that come out sometimes. Just be careful.
Bat birds.
Lizard bats. Yeah, they're lizard bats. They're they kind of look
Lizard
like
bats.
lizards that are bats. They try to kill you. Big eyes.
Lizard bats.
It's what they are.
He kind of chuckles. That sounds funny.
I mean,
It's not really funny when you're about to be killed by one.
Kel,
mean, they
what do you mean?
they'd probably carry off a dwarf or a gnome like no problem.
Wow.
I mean, it's just a size thing.
Wow.
Everything's a size thing with you.
He turns to you and he kind of steps back. Everything says. He puts his hand on your shoulder. He says, "Lorik, I get the
Dark
sense that
yeah.
maybe you're a little afraid of others because they're different."
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm.
Is this Dr.
This
Phil?
podcast is.
He's about to counsel Lorik away from his sinful mindset of racism.
I don't know that I'm afraid of them. I was just told that
Well,
watch out, and I've never really met a gnome before.
Well, don't take this the wrong
Right.
way, but it seems like you have a tendency to point out the differences in everyone around you. For example, talking about short people, our gnome friend Kellen here, whose name you seem to mispronounce every time you say it, and I've known him shorter than you have.
Every time.
And for example, the statement you just made, son, how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm like 160 maybe.
Well, I weigh a
don't know.
solid 250 pounds. I might be 4 foot tall, but I'm
Wow.
solid steel inside. All right, I'm a dwarf. We're hearty. And you really believe that some bat could carry me off just because I'm a foot shorter than you? Does that really make sense? You understand what I'm saying?
They could have carried me off too. I mean, they probably couldn't get surveillance just because he's so big. But I didn't know you weighed that much. I mean,
Well,
how do you carry all that around?
There's a saying in the Temple of Durvetter.
Okay.
We're all carved from the same stone. And now, while that may not exactly apply to you as an elf, the gods created all of us together to live together. And we're to be... And I understand there's some tension between the High Elves in Venthaven and the Wood Elves in Fallen Grove. I understand that. But, we have to look past our differences and just get along. Don't you think so?
I mean, I get along. I think that, I'm trying to make friends with them, and they're just, they don't like if I tell them that they're different or point out that they're small.
He looks back at Jim.
Big.
Jim, for example. Jim, you're half elven, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah, he just doesn't live as long as me. It's kind of sad.
And what about your parents? Was your mother or father an elf, a human? Which was?
They were both an elf or a human.
That's true, right? But I mean specifically, like which one? If that was unclear.
My mom was an elf and my dad was a human.
So your mom's still alive and your dad's dead.
Were they married?
No, they're both dead. It's very tragic.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
But
I mean,
I'm
they're
very
both
sad to hear
dead.
that. I'm sad to hear that. Hopefully, Durvetter
Wow.
ushered them into the afterlife with peace.
Probably not him. Probably one of the other gods. But yeah, I
wow.
appreciate the sentiment.
Well,
No offense, but they were
But-
worshippers of the god of elven things.
yeah, that's Prevalian.
Prevalian.
Yeah,
That's who my family follows. Prevalian, yeah.
Yeah, my dad originally didn't care much for Prevalian, but when he and my mom were together, she converted him.
Yeah, see, Jim's not that different from me. He's just gonna die before me.
He was a human and she was an elf, and they came together and fell in love, and they were able to get past their differences. You have to imagine it'd be difficult for an elven. Is that right? Your mom was elf?
Right.
be-
She was elf.
It'd be difficult for an elven maiden to fall for a human, knowing that his life would be much shorter than hers. And generally speaking, forgive me if it seems at all.
That's why they made a suicide pact.
Insensitive.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that got
Well, this
real
took a dark turn. Look,
Oh.
I'm simply trying to say that we need to look past our differences, and I hope that you'll give that some consideration and that you can grow as brothers. And he kind of steps forward a little bit, says, here's where we're climbing the mountain.
My brother's still alive.
That's good.
That's good to know.
That's really good. I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, he's in the asylum though.
So this part right here of the mountain, if you'll see it, there's a path leading up right here. If you'd like to follow me, and he just starts walking forward.
Yeah,
not looking
I
back.
really do want to find the tree. I want you to know, I don't dislike them. They just don't like me.
All right, right. Well,
Actually,
just
they do like you.
all
You
right.
just need to grow up a little bit.
I agree with Vance.
Just give it time and
I'm
thought.
s- Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Welcome to the real world.
We're all carved from the
real-
same stone.
I'm the same stone.
The same stone.
I like to think I was carved from beryllium.
I mean, but I was probably carved from something immortal or near
all right.
immortal.
Look, guys. Look. Let's just
You're missing the
climb this
point.
mountain. It's about I don't know. I'm gonna guess probably somewhere in the realm of like 3:00 in the afternoon. It's gonna be a couple hours travel. I mean, you're not climbing like to the top of the tallest mountain. You're really close to the mountain range from the village. Like you're like a 15-20 minute walk is all. But now that you're going up, it's gonna take you a couple hours to get to where you're going. Even though he does know the way, it's not far, but it's a twisted path. So you all are traveling up the mountain, and there's some difficulty. You have to do some climbing. I'm not gonna make you do any checks or anything. We'll just assume. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll a 20. I rolled an 18. So you guys did really well. You don't run into any trouble. No, you might see some creatures, but nothing dangerous. You don't see any owl bears or any wargs or anything. Any wolves, bears, nothing. After some time, you kind of reach like a flat part between the mountains, and you cut in. He says, "All right, this cavern is just ahead up on the right. You can see it from here." And he points up, and There's a little climb up, and you can see where the cavern entrance kind of goes into the side of the mountain.
Oh wow, this is awesome. Can you show us where you found the words?
Right, yeah, that's where we're headed. It's right, it's in there.
Okay, are you going in first? Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, there might be lizard bats.
You never know. You never know when you might see a lizard bat or, like, I don't know, a snake rabbit.
I once saw a owl beaver. It's like an owl bear, but it swims. It's very disturbing.
That's
That's
disturbing.
disturbing. Yes, that's right.
It even had the beaver tail thing.
Thing.
It would slap the water and then swim and fly away.
Echo.
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 I mean, I guess dwarves would feel most at home at the mountains. You live in them, don't you?
Well, I did. Dimmerhold is inside the mountains in the northern parts of Manumi. That's true. And
It's like 3 o'clock in the day, right?
We're inside
by
a
now, it's
cavern.
like 5 o'clock. It's
5
it's
o'clock.
getting late in the day.
Yeah.
It's not going to get dark until later in the day. You still got a few hours of sunlight, but it's
Okay.
5 to 6ish, somewhere in that realm, where you are. If you'd like to follow me, it's not far through the cavern. Before around the times it's going to get super dark is around the time that it'll lighten up on the other side again. But actually, he pulls his warhammer off of his back.
Oh, taking out my wand.
This right here is the Hammer of Winter. And when he,
whoa,
when
whoa,
he-
wait,
he
what is
says
it?
something in Dwarven, and the head of the warhammer, those like smoky lines all through it turn bright white and shine the spell light forward like a
Whoa.
flashlight.
Oh my gosh.
Basically,
Is what kind of? Oh, can I see your hammer? That's really cool. Where did you get it?
this isn't my hammer. This belongs to the temple of Durvetter in Dimmerhold. They've simply
Oh,
lent it to me for my journeys.
they
It's
lent
a
it to
holy,
you.
holy relic.
What other kind of magic stuff can it do?
Well, this spell isn't innate in the hammer itself. It's simply a spell that I can cast with my clerical abilities.
What you're telling me is that it's not a magic item.
Oh no, it's magic.
Really?
Yeah, and when he says, in the heat of battle, when things take a turn for the worse, perhaps, or this hammer will become imbued with the power of Durvetter that's been stored inside of it for centuries. It's quite impressive. Hopefully, we won't have any trouble, but if we do, maybe you'll get to see it in action.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Oh, I would love to study it and see what all it could do.
Well,
I mean, I could buy it. I can buy it. I got some money.
I'm sorry, but the price on something like this there is no price. It's priceless. It belongs to Dwarven Home, Dimmerhold, and that's where it'll hopefully be laid to rest again one day.
I mean, I fully understand that, but I have 91 gold pieces that could change your mind.
Thank you, but no. Let's continue on. And he turns and starts leading the way through the cavern.
Echo.
Echo.
The dolphin.
The dolphin. Echo the dolphin. It's not that far. You walk a pretty short distance, and you kind of go deeper into the cavern, and after a minute it turns to the left, and there's a short stretch of walk where it's pretty dark after that left turn, but he's casting light and shining the way. And then it takes another right turn, and when it does, you can see down a long cavern at the end the light of an exit. It's a very short distance. You do find that when you first go in that left turn, the walk narrows a lot, and you have to kind of turn sideways and sidle through it sideways. So that seems like the sort of thing
man.
that would turn someone back if they were to enter into it. But he kind of found the way, and he's telling you as you go. He's like, when I got right here, I thought maybe this was where it ended, but I thought I'd check it out, and I'm really glad I did. You're really gonna appreciate what we find in here. And he sidles through. You all go into that last part that opens up, and after a minute, you walk out into the daylight, and you are in this pretty interesting little bowl in the mountains. And it's
This
not
looks
just wide
like-
open above you. It's almost like there's just a hole in the ceiling of this bowl inside the mountain where the light is shining down through it. If you were above the mountains, you could see down into it pretty easily, but you would
Wow.
never see it from around the mountains. Does that make sense?
Wow, this is awesome. Who built this? Have any of you seen this before? Is this what they call a grove?
Not quite.
He turns around and looks at Kellum.
No, this is not a grove. This is
What is this?
This is a cavern. You see, hold on. He kind of like touches the wall, and then he says, "See, this is rock. You can," and he kind of
Yes.
grabs your hand and tries to like guide your hand to it to like rub it across it. That's rock. Actually,
Rock? Yeah,
groves
okay.
are grass. See, we were just walking on grass outside. That, they have grass and trees. So no, this is not a grove.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I know that. Now, I just didn't, like, is this a shrine to like, the dwarf god?
Well, take a look. And he kind of gestures with his hand forward, and out in the middle of this area, it's not huge. I don't know exactly how large this area is. There are signs of ruins, walls that are half torn down, a lot of just rubble laying around. There are parts of walls that have like a little bit of a roof going up from it, but then it's just crumbled down. Everything is covered in like moss, and it's really, time has not been kind to it. It's preserved more than it would be if it was just right out in the open air, because it is somewhat enclosed. But it's like if you were to walk upon, picture the size of a large temple. Maybe not quite the size of, definitely not quite the size of the Temple of Pelor, but pretty large. There are, if you walk around through it, you'll see like what look like walls that are just barely standing 2 or 3 feet high, and they've crumbled down. And there are stones that look like they've been torn down from the walls. There are what look like decrepit, old, decayed furniture that's just barely any sign of it left. Or in the middle of the area, there's like what looks like a large open room, which was probably like the chapel area, the main open area of whatever this was.
I'm going down there.
The reason he uses the word temple to describe it, and the reason I'm using that, is to the other side, the opposite end of this big open area, there is this thing. He described it as an altar to you, and that's probably the best description to you. It's got 2 legs standing up on each end, but you can't see a seam, like it's not been nailed together or bolted together or anything. It is like a solid piece of this obsidian black stone.
It kind of looks like stone? Like stone from...
No, it doesn't look the same as the stone that you saw in the vision necessarily. Because that looked like nothing you've ever seen. But this doesn't look natural either. And it definitely doesn't look like it belongs here. And there are no markings on it. There is no sign of wear on it. It looks pristine and untouched. And between where you are and where that is, in the middle of the room, which you would expect to be, I don't know, more signs of like chairs or furniture or something. Sure. The ground actually kind of dips into a bowl, almost like a sinkhole, like a small sinkhole, and there's just rubble and rock all in it.
Weird. I'm going forward. I'm intrigued and kind of not less worried about lizard bats.
I cautiously move forward. I'm kind of heading into that area.
Okay.
And I'm like, what's over here? We're in the temple-ish area, right?
Yes.
So I'm just looking around for anything that looks interesting.
Well, the most interesting thing to you when you step into the room would obviously be that altar. You don't see anything in this big open area right here other than just kind of stubble and stone and things torn down and, just decay. Except for that one altar, it looks totally different. Now, Durvos has started skirting around it, and he's heading to an area over on the right side. As you two start walking toward the center and toward the altar, he looks at Sir Vance and Kellen, and he says, "Follow me, I'll show you where I found those runes."
Okay, cool.
Takes you two over to the side, and on the right side of this area, there is what looks like part of a room. There is a stone table in the back of it, and it's kind of still standing. It's actually leaning against one of these walls, and one of the legs is gone from it. But the reason it's kind of preserved is because it has part of a roof kind of still standing over it, just like a little section above it. Mm-hmm. And leaned on the table against the wall are a series of stone tablets. He kind of picks them up and starts showing them to you, and they're very, very faded, and it's very hard to get clear runes from them. You'll see like one rune here and one rune there, but the ones you do find, The clear words are the ones that he had written down in his notebook. Now, Jim, I need you and Lorik to both roll me either a religion check, a perception check, or an investigation check, whichever's higher.
I want to roll a religion check. I get a 21.
Dang.
Investigation. I get a 16.
All right, you come up and you inspect this altar. You begin to look over it, and you don't see any workman's marks. There are no signs that this thing was carved or built.
Because it's organic.
I mean, it does not look like it was man-made. Not that it wasn't necessarily, but you can't find any signs of workmanship. There's no signature. There's no nothing. It looks otherworldly almost.
Guys, it kind of looks like this thing just kind of fell out of the sky or like it grew here. I don't understand. Like, it's perfect.
Jim, you step up to it. What do you do?
I lean down.
Okay.
And feel it with my hand.
Okay, you kind of run your hand across it?
Yeah, trying to look for any sort of carving, latch, seam, anything. And I'm also kind of just feel it for any sort of vibe that I might get from it.
You don't find a seam, but once you place your hand on it and you begin to run your hand across it, you get this sense like there's someone behind you leaning over your shoulder, and you hear a whispering in your ear.
Again?
And when you do, these runes appear. It's like when you're running your hand across it, like there's nothing, and as your hand goes across it, these runes light up with this piercing white light. And Lorik, you can see this where it happens, and Jim, your eyes actually kind of like roll back in your head.
Oh, crap.
Do I say anything?
You are mumbling under your breath as you're running your hand across it, and these runes are appearing.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Lorik, you're seeing this happen, but you and Jim both looking at it, you don't recognize the runes. You can't read it.
I'm listening as close as possible, try to figure out what he's saying.
It seems like complete gibberish to you. Nothing you've ever heard.
Somebody help! I think he's dying. What is that? Like,
around the time he says
feeling?
that, Jim, your eyes kind of roll back and you're phasing back out of it.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, don't touch that thing. What are you doing? Did you see what happened? What language was that?
That was Warlockese.
Warlockese? There's no such thing as Warlockese. What do you mean? What happened to you? Servants, come here.
I'm nowhere near where you're at.
You're not like right where he's at. No, you're a little piece away. I mean, you're voice distance away. Durvos sees you kind of fanning and waving. He's like, I think perhaps your friend needs some help. He just grabs the tablets. There's like 4 of them, and he puts 2 under each arm and starts walking toward you guys.
His eyes rolled back in his head. There was something here. The light is lighting, and the words, and you need to check out this altar. There's something going on with this thing. I don't think this place is safe.
Kellen, what are you doing as y'all walk over there? Are you doing anything?
I'm just kind of looking around. Kind of want to look for valuables, but I wanted to roll a perception check if that'd be
okay.
cool.
Roll it.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, so
And
it's
then
higher than a critical failure.
Yes,
what you're saying?
yes, it is. Never mind.
Okay.
My bad.
You guys are walking across. You kind of fall back because you're not in a hurry over there to help Lorik. And you're looking around, seeing if you see anything valuable, seeing if you see anything. And you catch a quick movement out of the corner of your eye. And it's actually like up on the top of the bowl above you, like the opening above. You see someone peering down over you, and then they tuck back, and just a quick glance, it almost looked like, I don't know, if you had to describe it, you describe it like a lizard bat.
Oh boy. Vance.
Yes.
I don't think
I'm assuming that
lizard
Lorik is
bats-
like talking this whole time.
Lorik's like,
Oh,
I don't think
you
lizard
gotta check out
bats
what's going on over here.
are a joke
Bats.
anymore.
What?
I
You need to look at this. You need to look at this stone. Like,
You're a Lorik.
I want to.
Calm
I want to
down.
grab a hold. I
He's
want to grab
freaking
a
out.
hold of Vance. I want to grab his
Okay,
arm.
you grab
and,
his
like,
arm.
Get his attention.
silly, no.
Yes.
Vance,
No,
listen to me.
Sir Vance,
Lork,
over
shut
here.
your mouth.
bats.
Where?
Lizard bats above the
Are
bowl.
you serious?
Quickly,
You
and
saw
I wanna
lizard
pull out
bats?
my longbow.
Okay,
What is
I'm
it?
looking
I
up.
want to pull out my longbow.
All right, you pull up your longbow.
Pulling out my wand.
You pull out your wand. Jim, you still feel kind of weird, but you're kind of shaking it off. All right?
Yeah.
And Durvos turns around. He says, "What are you talking about, lizard bats? I thought we established this was a joke." And you hear this like shrieking cry, and
Thanks.
flying down from above you come these creatures. They have scaly black skin. There are, we'll say, probably about 3 of them that are winged, flying down, and each of them has another one like tucked in their hands, flying it down, carrying it down
no.
towards
Do they
you
look
all.
familiar?
They look they look like it's very similar to something
Lizard
you've seen
bat.
recently, and they land in the middle of that bowl of like rubble in the middle of the area,
Mistake.
and they're just kind of like spread out like they're getting ready for battle. And the ones that don't have the wings, they draw like short swords, begin to walk forward towards you
What?
all.
They have swords?
They have short swords. The winged ones land behind them.
Guys, I told you that there's stuff going on here that's dangerous, and how about we kill these? Kill.
Durvos
Help?
grabs his hammer and says, "Yeah, that looks like a lizard bat."
I told you there's lizard bats.
Hey, Paul. Since I was like ready, totally.
You want to loose an arrow?
Yeah, boy. I want to hit one
All
of
right,
these suckers.
you loose an arrow.
All right.
All right,
Let's see here.
roll it.
Roll it. Rolling. Ooh. 16 plus 8. So,
Okay, that's a hit. Roll me a damage.
all right. 8 plus 4. 12.
Okay, so you loose an arrow and it flies, twisting in the air, and sinks right into the eyeball of one of them in the front that just drew a sword. And he just kind of takes a step back, and then takes a step forward, and then goes face down onto the rubble. And when he does, the others let out a cry and begin to charge towards you. But before anything else can happen, there is this rumbling coming from underneath you. And it kind of like shakes the whole little area that you're in. And the lizard bat things, or whatever they are, they kind of pause and they look around. And about that time, the rubble just explodes outward. And flying up out of the rubble-filled sinkhole is this huge lizard. I mean, it's probably 6 feet tall and like 20 feet long. It's got these spikes on its back. It's blue and gray, and it's got a huge gaping maw, and it lets out a horrendous shriek. And that's where we're going to end it this week.
Ah, beautiful. Giant cave lizards.
So thanks again for joining us. If you've enjoyed these sound effects you've been hearing, you can check those out. Most of the ones that we use, we get from battlebards.com. They have a great selection, and if you'd like to use them for your table, you should check them out. www.battlebards.com. Thanks so much for joining us for the Make Believe Heroes podcast. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you'd like to help out the show, the best way that you can do that is by leaving us a 5-star review on iTunes. We love those and appreciate them. And of course, if you'd like to get in touch with us, the easiest way to do that is to contact us on Twitter at MBH Podcast. Of course, that link will be in the show notes. What's going to happen? Will the party survive, or will they be eaten by a giant lizard monster? Who can say? You'll have to tune in next week. Until then, we love you.
We love you.
Love you.
We don't love you.
Love.
Bye.
This has been a Civil Rights podcast.
Oh my gosh.